Okay, 3.9, we are expanding binomials and finding area of rectangles. Now, we've already started with perimeter and area of rectangles, but now it's going to go have to do with binomials instead of just a binomial and a monomial. So, really quick as review, what does binomial mean? Two. Bi means two, like bicycle. Okay? So, first thing we have to look at is, what does expanding binomials mean? Okay, what does expanding binomials mean? Well, when we have an x squared, what does that mean? The x squared, if we were to expand it out, that gives me what? X times what? X times x. Good. Okay, so if x squared is x times x, when I give you something that looks like x plus 3, all of that squared, how do you think we would expand that? X plus 3 times x plus 3. So it's exactly the same as what we already know. Now there's just something inside a parentheses. So what that means is this exponent, 2, is attached to the parentheses. So everything inside the parentheses is being multiplied by itself. That's what it means. Okay, so when we are expanding binomials, we have a couple steps we need to follow. Step 1, we want to expand the binomial just like we did up here at the top. Then we're going to multiply it out using either FOIL or the box method, whichever you prefer. You combine like terms, and then we order terms from biggest to smallest. Example 1. Your instructions for these types of problems are going to be to simplify, which means you need to combine like terms as much as possible. Okay, so the first thing we want to do, step 1, was to expand the binomial. So we need to first rewrite it as x plus 3 times x plus 3. We're just expanding that binomial. Then what's step 2? Use the box method. So let's draw our box. Okay. And x plus 3 goes along the top. Oops. And x plus 3 goes down the side as well. Okay, so then let's fill out our boxes. X times x, that gives me x squared. X times 3, 3x.
So I get it. So wait. So now it's us under.
Okay, so then we have 3 times x. That gives me what? 3x. 3 times 3? 9. Okay. After I'm done filling out all of my boxes, I need to combine like terms. So I'm going to combine my like terms. So my answer is going to be x squared. 3x plus 3x gives me positive 6x plus 9. That's my answer. We just have one extra step of actually expanding the binomial.
Oh,
so we're going to do example 2 using the FOIL method. We're still going to get the same answer as if we use box method, but I want you guys to see FOIL method in action. So step 1 is to expand the binomial. So we first need to expand this binomial.
Where's the binomial?
Well, the binomial is 2x plus 5.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But the whole thing is squared, which means we're multiplying 2x plus 5 by itself. So 2x plus 5 times 2x plus 5. Okay? Now, when we have our FOIL method, remember, FOIL is an acronym, which means it stands for something. The F stands for the first terms. O stands for outside. I stands for inside. And L stands for last. Okay, so we're going to use different colors for each one.
Can you use the box method?
You can use the box method if you want. Okay, we're going to use foil because I want you to see it, so make sure you're paying attention. Okay, now if we want to multiply the first two terms, that means the first term in each binomial. So that means 2x times 2x. What is 2x times 2x? 4x squared. Good. Okay. O stands for outside, which means we're going to multiply the two outside terms. The two outside terms are 2x and 5. So that's going to give me what, Brandon? 10x plus 10x. Okay, I stands for inside, so that's the two inside terms, which means the two closest to the middle. So 5 times 2x, which gives me plus 10x also. And then the L stands for last, which means the last two terms in each binomial. So 5 times 5, which gives me positive 25.
And then you add like terms.
Okay, now are we finished? No, we need to combine like terms. What are my like terms here? 10x and 10x. So my answer is going to be 4x squared plus 20x plus 25.
That's a lot easier.
Whoa.
No,
I still love the box method.
If you use, think about it, guys. Look at the box method.
Yeah, 'cause I
We're
think
pretty
the
much
box
doing the
method-
exact same thing with box method.
What's the box
We're
method?
multiplying these two terms and these two terms and these two terms and these two terms. It's really the same thing. The box is just a little bit easier for some people to organize their information. You can use either method. You would get the same answer. 3. So example 3 is very similar to a couple that we had in the homework. Okay, there are no numbers. It's all variables this time. So our first step is to expand that binomial. So we would get x plus y times itself, x plus y.
Why should you have the box method?
Okay, which method do you guys want to do? Box method or foil? Box? Okay, we'll do the box for this one. We'll do foil for the next one. We'll just trade off. Okay, so let's draw our box. And since both of these are the same, it doesn't matter which one goes where. So we have x plus y on the top and x plus y on the bottom. Okay. And then we want to fill in those boxes. To fill in this first box, I need to multiply the row and the column. X times x gives me x squared. To fill in the second box, I need to multiply the row by the column. X times y gives me xy. To fill in this third box, we have y times x this time. What does that give me? yx or xy. Same thing. Remember, we like to order them in alphabetical order. And then positive y times positive y. Y squared. Okay, I'm not finished yet. I need to combine like terms. Where are my like terms? Good, xy and xy. What is 1xy plus 1xy?
2xy.
Good. So we would have as our answer x squared plus 2xy plus y squared.
Wait, why wouldn't you just put xy squared?
Because we're not multiplying, we're adding.
Oh.
So we add the coefficients, right? So the terms, x and y, stay exactly the same. Now, why did I put y squared at the end and not at the beginning with x squared? because it's alphabetical. We're going to use FOIL on this one so that we can get practice with FOIL. First step is I want to expand that binomial, so I need to multiply 2x plus 3y times itself, 2x plus 3y. Remember, that's what that square means. How many times are we multiplying it by itself? Okay, so in FOIL, the F stands for first. So we multiply the two first terms, which in this case is 2x times 2x. What is 2x times 2x? 4x squared. Okay. O stands for the two outside terms. That's the two on the very, very outside, which is x squared times 3y. So 2x times 3y, which gives me positive 6xy. Okay. I stands for inside, so that's the two terms closest to the inside. So 3y times 2x. What does that give me?
6.
Positive 6xy. Good. Remember, we put them in alphabetical order. And then it's also easier to see our like terms, right? And then L stands for last, which is the two terms that are the very last of each binomial. So that would be 3y times 3y, which gives me positive 9y squared. Are we done?
Yes.
No, we're not.
Combine like terms.
Good. We have to combine like terms. Where are my like terms?
6xy.
6xy and 6xy.
Doing distributing and combining.
Yep, exactly.
It was just kind of confusing.
4x squared plus 12xy plus 9y squared.
I still like the box method better.
Okay? All right, so now we're going to apply this to area